In this video, we're going to take a look at how we can add roof trusses to a structural project in Autodesk Revit. Currently, I have a 3D model, and you can see on this particular one that there's an opening here in the roof area. So this is going to be for a skylight. We're going to create some roof trusses around this area. Before I do that, I'm going to set up a new type for this one. I'm going to start by going to the Structure tab and beginning the Truss tool. We can see that there are a couple of different types in here, this Pratt flat truss and this Howe flat truss. Currently there's a standard type, but I'm going to create a new type. So with that one selected, I'm going to select Edit Type and then Duplicate. I'm going to give this the name of Skylight, then click OK. Then I'm going to adjust the types of framing that are going to be in here. So the top chord and the bottom chord is going to be the top and bottom of the member. I'm going to set those types in here. So my structural framing type for the top chord and the bottom chord is going to be this LL double angle 2L 6x4x5. That of course would be calculated by a structural engineer. I'm going to scroll down again to the bottom chord and choose the same type here as well. Then for the vertical webs and diagonal webs, I'm going to choose the framing type and set those to LL double angle. This time it's going to be the 2L 3x2.5x1/2. And again, I'll set the diagonal webs to the same one. Then I will go ahead and click OK. So that will adjust the type. Now I can actually create a skylight using that new type here. I'm going to activate my top of slab 14 roof level. And it is going to be, once again, around this area that I'm going to draw this in. I'm going to begin my truss command, and I will make sure that my skylight type is selected. I want to make sure I have my correct height value set. This particular one needs to be 4 feet tall, so I'll adjust that value here. Also, I need to take a look at how it's being justified. Right now it's saying that the bearing chord is the top, so I was basically going to line up the top of the truss with this level. We instead want to line up the bottom. Then I'm going to draw one of these in and use the array command to place the rest. So here on this opening on the upper part of it, I'm going to draw from the left side to the right side of that opening. Then I'll go ahead and escape to deselect that. I'm going to open up my roof and skylight 3D view to see what I've done so far, so we can see the one truss that I've added thus far there. Next, I'm going to array this truss, so I will select it and select the array command here on my Modify tab. I want to specify how many of these I want, in this case 15, and then I want to make sure that Group and Associate is turned off. If I do not do this, I will not be able to appropriately attach these to the roof, so I want to make sure it's not a grouped associative array here. Then I will specify the distance from the first one to the last one. I'll go ahead and make sure last is selected, then select my first point here where I drew my first one. Then the last point is going to be down here at the end of the opening. That will create the 14 additional copies of that truss. Once again, I'll look at the roof and skylight view, and I can see those members. I can also select them and see that they are not grouped items. Next, I want to attach these trusses to a roof. Now, the roof is not visible in the current view, so I am going to open up a couple of elevation views where I can see that better. I'm going to open up the east view and the south view. Then I am going to use my WT keyboard shortcut to tile those. And so here in the east I can see the roof, here in the south I can see the roof and the actual angle, and then of course I can see these in 3D as well. So in the east view I'm going to select all those trusses. I could use a window and filter, but I'm just going to select one of these trusses, right click, select all instances, visible in view. I'll double check my filter. That should show that I have 15 items selected. Then, just like I'm dealing with walls, I'm going to choose attach top or bottom. I'll confirm that it's attaching the top here in the options bar. Then I will select the roof in here. It is, of course, going to adjust all these, and there's 15 of them, so this might take a few seconds here. Now you can see that the trusses have all been modified so that they can appropriately attach to the roof. I'm going to type TW to go back to my tabbed windows. And you can even see if I click the light bulb here to reveal hidden elements, you can see that roof in there and how our trusses are now lining up with that roof. That concludes this look at adding trusses in Autodesk Revit.